Hello, everybody.
Hello. How's everyone out there?
Can you see it all right?
Yeah, I can see it pretty good. Thank you. Thank you, Azalea. She helps me get this going so it's not so jumbletron. Hello, friends. How's everyone out there? I see some comments. Trying to get in.
We had some people joining very, very early.
Hello,
to
Monica.
wait.
Hello, Katney. Hello, Cecilia. Hello, my friends. Hello. Let's see if I can look down and get this. Oh, there we are. Nice. All right, I think we're in. Perfect. Can you believe it's already starting to get dark soon? I went for a bike ride this morning, and there's so much traffic. They have parts of 40 that are closed down, and it is chaos, utter chaos. And where we ride our bikes in the River Arts District, there was just like, I was like, maybe just ride our bikes the rest of the day instead of sitting in this traffic. But we made it back. Greg cast everything that was in my list of things to cast. And Azalea picked out stuff for a giveaway. Let's see if I can get it without too much. Let's see, where's the camera? There it is. So this is going back a minute. I put this one together like when we used to do our luxury bead ones. I don't know if anyone remembers this, but they were in little plastic containers that were like this big. They're so cute. And I was looking around. I found a few of them the other day. I was like, this would make a good giveaway. But Azalea found them.
Over here. We can always do more than one giveaway.
Oh, Azalea's feeling generous today since we figured out our tool.
You can show this to them at some point.
Okay. Yeah, this is how they used to be packaged. Now you get more, I feel like. Mm-hmm. Way back when. This is probably going back before you were born, Azalea. I used to make this one was Fire Fairy. Still getting used to it. Oh, it's not. Why isn't it backwards this time?
What's wrong?
I was just like, how come sometimes the text is backward and sometimes it's not? Neat. And then here's another one. Where's the camera? Oh,
right there.
I knew that. So that was from the olden times. And then this one, we did the supplier for these packages. I don't know what happened. We just couldn't get them anymore.
You probably get them again now.
Maybe, but when we stopped making because I couldn't find these boxes, these acrylic boxes. So anyway, this is our giveaway today. And it is an opal quartz vintage seed bead, all different kinds of seed beads in there. Yeah, there's, I don't know if there's pearls in there. I don't see pearls in it. I think it's opal chips. There's seed beads. There's these vintage sequins I got from this gal that took apart. She found, let me see, what was that? She had a bunch of these sequins from these 20th, what was this time period? When did they even have these sequins? There was a time when they made them right after they changed the material from cellulose. And so the new ones was really iridescent. We were making bracelets out of them originally. It was pretty fun. It was completely strung, and they had such a neat iridescence if you strung them all together. It was pretty cool. All right, my friends. Let's see. Oh, Azalea's already got the thing going. She's already got it going. I didn't notice it. Hello, my friends. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Clem. Hello, Kay. I'm having to look over and see if I can reach in there. Hello, Pat. Jennifer. Hello. Gumnut. She's getting in there. So I made some new pieces, and that was exciting. And these are fresh out of the kiln. We weren't sure if they were going to come out. So this is the first one. I was pretty delighted that this came out. So let me see if I can get it. Let's see. So this is one component. It's like this. And then we made a kit out of it with this beautiful, what do you call this, purple agate. Isn't that really pretty? I love it. They kind of have like a aquarium feel to them. All right. Maybe I should flip this. Do you think I should flip it?
There you go.
No, I think I've got it. I see a lot of my friends in there.
Oh, I need to put on the healing rods.
I'm going to switch to, let me see, I better get it ready. Hello, Elizabeth. Okay, I'm gonna switch this. Let's see.
It's been a very sleepy day, y'all. Very tender type of day.
All right.
We went to a farmer's market this morning.
Oh yes, the farmer's market.
got
That
some
was
honey,
a lot
some
of
candles.
fun. Oh, so here's the giveaway. You can see it a little bit better with this camera. A lot easier. Let me get in there a little bit closer.
You do it by yourself?
Yes. I'm not zoomed on anything. Let me zoom a little bit. How's that? Is that too close or is that pretty good? And now let's go back over here.
There you go.
I'm doing it.
You did a good job.
Oh, yay. Thank you all for being patient. It's taking us a minute to get things going with the finishing up of all the different kits and things. Make it quiet, just very gentle, very gentle. Oh, here we go. A little bit. Trying to center that. All right, so this is the kit I was just talking about. This is what we're going to do for our giveaway today. So this is from like, I don't know, Azalea's 20. And let's see, I made those. So I'm going to say that's probably 20 some years because I made these before she was born. And I stopped making them. You should see the tubs. We made these tubs, great big old tubs that we were dipping. And this is, I think I called this Opal Garden or something. I don't remember the name. But they were fun to make. Coming up with and finding all the beads to go with them. So put your hashtag in, hashtag mermaid. Make sure it's exactly as it is stated right here. Because if it has any different in it, like a space or anything, then you won't be in the giveaway. All right. Maybe, and then also, maybe we'll do two. Can we draw again on one? Or does it have to be
We can. I'm not sure. I've never done two for one hashtag, but we could probably very easily
figure that out?
Start
I think sometimes it says, hey, it says draw again. So maybe we'll try it and see. All right. So did you have a listing for this kit here, honey?
The new one that I made?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You made the listing? Oh,
I
okay.
did.
I'm going to show it then.
I'm going to drop the link.
So this is one that Azalea put together. We'll do this kit next week. How about that? Maybe on Wednesday or the next Sunday to show. I got this linen cord, and it's pretty nice. I haven't found linen cord like this that isn't waxed. Now, some might say, why not waxed? Well, sometimes when you have it pre-waxed, that means you can't dye it. And I would love to dye this. So how about we do this? We can have this kit, and maybe if we ship it this sometime during the week, then it might be ready for everybody to play along on Sunday. We're going to try that kind of action out. So these are some little side drilled like teardrops. I think they call those drucks. I'm not sure. It's like a
dancing rondelle.
It's like a hat. It's not centered. It gives a little water bubble kind of feel to it. And some Amazonite, moonstone. And these I'll point this out. These have great big holes. And the reason is so they can fit on this linen cord. So some of this, and look how cute these are. That's adorable. They're little teeny little.
Oh yeah, everything fits on that cord.
Everything fits on the cord.
Every bead.
And little teeny, look at these, aren't these sweet? They make good earrings. But I was thinking charm necklace with a sort of late summer vibe. The last hurrah of summer is this kit. And Azalea, you put that in the, in the chat?
Twice.
All right, perfect. So, yeah, so that's what's happening there. Some of this is some opaline. Oh, the small beads in there. Is that morganite?
There's morganite, there's clear quartz,
blue
moonstone, amazonite, and
morganite right here. Yeah. The opaline is particularly delightful. That's a glass, in case you're wondering. You know what they look like exactly, except not chewed up. How I like them to be chewed up. Or Dutch opalescence beads, if you've ever seen those. Call them moon beads because they have this look. And they made them like 200 years ago in Amsterdam, and they sent them off to trade in Africa. that's what the origination of this type of look. This isn't that. These are new. They're not ancient. You can tell the ancient ones, and I say ancient, they're not that ancient, a couple hundred years. But oh, and this is a little silver plated pewter key. It's drilled at the top right here. I don't know if you can see that. And it has this pretty pattern on the side. So that's this key. That's this kit. And there's, well, how many yards you put in there? 4 yards of linen, and we'll practice the dyeing on that. That'll be a kind of fun project. Yeah, I was going to keep this up there as inspiration to not forget that we have our giveaway is happening at the end. We draw at the end. So #mermaid. We might do 2 if we're feeling it. Okay, I'm going to show you the 2 things that I've been working on. Let's see. I was going to do earrings today because I made these earring components. And I thought they were really cool. I don't know how you feel about these, but I am a big fan. Okay, so check this out. Let me see if I can get in there. I recarved one of my designs that was goes like this. So this is a fancy jasper or a Picasso jasper. They're all in this kind of colorway, that kind of mauve to coppery brown. Oh, I guess I should put the lot. I only have 8. This is a very new. I don't have this in production. So this is how you can see it. There's a face at the her getting it. So she's got like, it's like they're, how do you call it? The camouflage. But they're detailed on both sides. So if you're feeling it, you can put it on this side or this side. Get Marty. He looks like he's jumping up on, trying to get, I don't know what he's getting. I just saw him jump up on the counter. If no one's watching, he will get into stuff. You have to keep all the stools. He can't jump from the floor, but he can from the bench. All right, so this is lot for this. I have 8 sets. And this is sterling, by the way. So that's where you get that beautiful color of this metal. So for the set, these are a little heavier than the other one. This is lot 301. Kathy says, how wide are they? Hey, do you know what happened to that caliper, those caliper pen?
Oh, what's the width you're trying to get?
This dragonfly.
I'm pretty sure you left that in your backpack or that.
Over here. Let me see if it didn't go into this. Nope, it's not in there. I just got a new caliper. Isn't that always the way? Oh, well, here we have this on the side of my, let's see if I can even read that. Is it inches? Centimeters. Let me see. So about 4 centimeters wide, it looks like. So I don't know. Let me see. If you can. I thought I had another set here. Oh, here it is. Keep this close. So about 1.75 inches wide. And let's see how wide or how long. Just over a 1/2 inch. All right. So that each one comes with, it's a set for $65. You get the drops, the stone drops. They're side drilled. They are perfect. I checked each one. And I have 8 sets of this. All right, I'm going to go over this, and then we're going to make some earrings with them. The next one is, I know they're kind of long. I tried them out, and I was like, I love them. I love them. Obviously, you don't have to use these together, but I just thought they looked really perfect together. So the next one is, this is also $65, just because it came with a little bit more stuff. They're a little bit lighter, but this is a new design. So I have a little snail carved in, and I have leaves and little details of sticks and things. And this is a nice, it's a little bit lighter weight. And it comes with these oceany blue and purple color agate. This is a nice agate. We put on either side. So the ones I picked and were all kind of swirly like this, where you get more of that holly blue action. And so this one also comes with this Punjab iolite. It's almost the color of tanzanite. It's not dyed. It's an iolite that has a really beautiful, it's all gem grade. And some of these small, they're small, but they have a pretty big hole. I don't like this fighting with the small hole. So that comes with this aventurine in here, which I think is really pretty. So that kit goes like this. And there's a couple different ways to string this. So I don't know if you can see this, but there's a hole here and there's a hole up here. So you can kind of do an asymmetrical type thing where they're up high like that and then have things dangle down. Or it's like this and maybe like, I don't know, let me see if I can get this going. That's 302 for this set, and it comes with what's in here.
Lot number 302.
Lot number. You don't have to say lot. You just have to say the number. And if you've never done this with us before or never shopped one of our live sales, send me an email at the top, Greengirlstudios at Yahoo. And what we'll do, if you've never shopped before, is send you you'll give us your email so then we can send you an invoice from Shopify, and that will have tracking and everything. Be aware that shipping usually takes between 10 and 14 days, sometimes a little bit longer if we go out of town or if there's any kind of.
It's just me.
It's just Azalea. So, and if you feel like, oh, I need everything now, I need to have it. You can mention if you need it, but let's be real, they're beads. It's not life-saving medicine. So just, we can just be chill about it. All right, let's make some earrings. So I'm going to do the first one here. I'm going to set this one aside.
I love your new things you made.
Oh, thank you. I didn't know if people would like them or not. We'll see. So let's see what I have here. I can use soft flex with this. What direction is the stone? All these stones are drilled like this. Through the side. Like this. And what I'll do for this is going to be super easy to put together. You can just hook on a hook for ear hook and straight up go in like this, or put a bead in between. There's a lot of potential. I don't know. I could think about it. But what I'll probably do is just make it so that it dangles like this. This one is also drilled this way.
Do you have a drink?
Oh, did it sound like I was getting a little rusty? I do. I have a soda water here. Or I have whatever's in there. So you could go this direction, high, like that, and dangle from the top. I think that looks really pretty. Oh, let's just try it and see what happens. Oh, thank you, Pat. Pat says she loves the new pieces. Yeah, I was happy. I made this to fit in line with my new pieces that look like this. So I tried to use the similar kind of flavor and sculpting style so that they would work in the same collection. Although these will not be sold like as separate pendants. I'll probably make that into a finished necklace because it's so much labor. I don't know, how much to sell as a component seems just a little like, I don't know if I'd be able to make my money back on it if I did it that way. All right, so that's the collection I'm doing with that. I don't know what I'd call it. Kind of like a botanical, sort of maybe a cottage core if you've ever looked at that hashtag. Oh, thank you, Cecilia. She says it's different and beautiful. Oh, welcome, Lorraine. No need to be sorry. Glad you could make it. All right, let's see. I'm going to use a little bit of wire. We'll see what looks best. So I'm going to use, I don't see my sterling wire, so I'll probably cut this up and redo it with. I just like silver, so things can, I mean, sometimes you don't have to have it matching exactly, but we'll see.
She's just particular about silver with silver, y'all.
I know. Sometimes I like silver with silver, but in the past I haven't been that particular. And I have noticed that, like on some of my older earrings, that the material on the wire kind of wore out and it didn't look as good. So I'm going to try and make more of an effort to match it up. Terry says, "Is that a stone?" Yes, this is an agate. It's a really pretty swirly. I think it looks like a wave. All right, I'm going to do a very basic wrap here. And I might have to go out of screen for a second so I can see it. I got optimizers on, and let's see. I'm going to cut extra just in case. But I'm going to attach to the top. And then I'm going to try head pins, possibly head pins if I can find them here. I thought I would, I don't know if Azalea will go get them for me in my box of head pins. If I look at her with my eyes, she can feel it. What is it? What does my mom say about that?
The heat of your eyes.
My mom says that I can feel the heat of your eyes on me. All right, I'm going to bend these over. Yeah, it is kind of a beachy agate. All right. Bending this over. Probably not going to be long enough. It's always my bane. I always have my wire wraps are never perfect. That's why you'll see my wire wraps, I'll cover them with something else. It's my way of tidying them up.
And we need to close that door.
Okay.
I'm going to mute us for a second because it makes a terrible sound. All right, friends, we're back. I had to close our squeaky glass door because it was trapped.
Can you grab me a pair of other pliers?
What kind of pliers?
Just another pair so I can get a hold of these. Pat, my wraps are usually really good, especially when I'm not doing them or anyone can see me. When I have to take a second to grab this pair of pliers. There we go. I like these. Oh, Terry says, do you make designs in copper, gold, or brass? A lot of times we will make designs in shibuichi, which is silver, and copper, and oh, thank you. That's exactly what I needed. And sometimes we will cast in bronze. Now, if you cast in brass, that has a little bit of, actually, let me see if I like that before I commit myself to it. I don't know, does that look like it's, let me see. Do I like that? Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I like these pliers. I have pliers from all different brands, and these are some of my favorites. Look at these. These are good too. They get in there. Oh man, we went to the best estate sale yesterday, and we got all this really nice yarn.
A really big bag of mohair, and I'm knitting with it right now.
Yeah, Azalea is enjoying life. She is. Let me see what over there. Oh, thank you. Mary says that is a beautiful, gorgeous set. The stones and charms are so cool. Thank you. I think these came out good. And we'll see. I don't usually get sets. just because it's, you're stuck with whatever it is you pick out, meaning if it's a pair, you don't want to separate them. And, well, you can separate them, obviously, but it's better if they're not, if you just stick with it. In the past, I've picked up these little tiny geodes I had, but you know what? I made earrings out of them for the big crafty, and I sold them all. So I'm just going around. Let's see. Man, whenever I'm doing this, I feel like every time I do it live, they're always slightly messed up. It's probably because I say that and I think it,
And you just expect it to happen.
And I just expect it to happen because I expect it because I say it. I'm manifesting it.
Mhm.
I just manifested a really crooked pair. I will have to redo those. So that's what happens when you expect it. See, and you know what? If I try to fix that with this, God, that looks so terrible. I might just redo it. Then we'd be here all night watching me redo these. Yeah, Christine, as Kate says, going live isn't for the faint of heart. No, it's not. It's not. Because sometimes we've had some times where we've had snarky folks get on there and then be like, I don't know, just really judging every aspect of what I'm doing, down from my quality of stream to how much makeup I'm wearing. It is not for the faint. You kind of have to have a thick skin.
Fortunately, everybody else is so nice to us.
Oh yeah, and also my mom's from the Philippines, so I kind of already have a very thick skin as it goes. All right, we'll call that a messy wrap. In this, you will always see messy wraps. If you want to see perfect, I told my friend Laura, I said, Laura, you're going to have to get on here and show them exactly how to do a perfect wrap. When you're doing it, it's like I can do them when there's nobody watching me, but as soon as I have someone watching, then it's like, look how horrendous. God. It should be a shame to show my face with that kind of wrap. It's all right. I'll redo it. You guys don't have to look at it for a minute. Well, sometimes I think it's easy to be rude online if you're not standing there looking at somebody. But it's another thing to do it when they're standing right there in front of you. So people get brave when
they get brave behind the screen.
They're brave behind a screen. Exactly. So Elizabeth says, I have trouble with wire work. I guess I need to practice a lot. I'm pretty new at it. Well, you know what? I've been doing this for 20 some years, if not longer. And I don't know that I need to practice so much. Is it just when you're live, you're talking. You're talking so you're not having like empty space while you're just making jewelry. So when your attention is split, it can be kind of challenging. This is the right size. I was looking for the right size of head pin. These look pretty good, but they're a little thick in the middle. It's what is this gauge? Let me see, 20 gauge? That is way too thick for this.
Every time I see this cat, she's knocking stuff over and making noise, and I think she tries to do it when we're live. She wants attention.
Oh. Yeah, she likes attention.
Not that much attention or you get bit. She's one of those.
Oh, Kalite says, you don't have to have a thick skin. Just permanently banish their BS with your button.
I know.
I don't block anybody. That's the thing. Karen says, I think it's amazing that you can go live and talk at the same time. It's challenging to go live, make, and talk. Or do something like wire wrapping takes a lot of concentration for me. It feels like I want this a little bit smaller. Maybe I'll put I was thinking they could go, I wanted either chain or something down here. Maybe like this. I don't know. We'll see. Oh no, Sheree, we've had Pearl. Pearl is a cat. She's like, how old is she? Probably 8 or 9 now. Pretty good stuff. She's a really small cat, but she's all the time getting up to no good. You hear something falling or banging, chances are it's Pearl.
She's been public enemy number 1 in this house since we got her.
Getting into stuff, knocking things down. It's
Scratching
just her way.
things. Yeah. Biting.
Biting.
Oh my god, the worst time was when I was walking down the stairs carrying a heavy box, like a tub of fabric,
like
and she was hiding under the stairs, and she bit my ankles from under the stairs, and I fell down. So
Sheree says she wants to see
death.
Pearl. Well, if she's around
No.
at the end, we'll see. But she usually hides. If you need that cat to come out, like if we were trying to give them all flea medicine, then she'll be the one that you're going to be hunting for. I don't know if I like this yet. I'm just testing out the look. I'm just testing. Do I like that? I don't know. How do I feel about it? People want to see Pearl.
Well,
we'll see. We'll see if she'll
show
show her face.
I'm not going to dig her out. She just ran out into the other room because I pushed her off the stool.
Mad.
Well, she shouldn't be knocking stuff over when we're trying to talk.
Yeah, that's true.
She being goofy.
She's a goofy cat. All right, let me see. How do I feel about that? I don't know if I like it. Oh, Bonnie says her old cat tripped her and she fell against the wall and broke her shoulder. Sounds like that sounds like Pearl.
Sounds like it's time for some rehoming.
I don't know. Azalea jokes around to see what the cat's face will look like, and her eyes get big and black. It's pretty cute. How do I feel about that? Maybe like this. So kind of like a little bit like a chandelier. You know, now that I look at it, I want something to be there like this. I want it to be like this. So I might cut it anyway. I will obviously cut that because that looks like, that does not look good. But I'm going to put one of those there to add a little pop of that purple. On this screen, it looks very dark, but it's actually more of this. It looks like tanzanite. It's coming up when I look at it on the board or on the screen, it looks more blue, but it's a true perfect purple, I think. Don't you think, Azalea? This Iolite has shades of blue. It's a cool purple.
Yeah.
It isn't showing. I feel like it doesn't show exactly like how perfect and beautiful these stones are. So this would have a nice movement to them. It's like this. I'm going to put the other ones on there. What do you think, daughter? Do you like it? Do you think it'd be good asymmetrical? Boy, that really bugs me to see that. I won't be able to live with that.
Which one of your friends really likes asymmetrical earrings?
Diane loves, but she would not have done a sloppy wrap like that. Her wrap would be perfect. Well, I mean, she makes a lot of these. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just wrap it where you guys can't see me wrap it, and then that'll be how it goes. I did have an idea of doing seed beads from here like this, and have tails coming down on both sides, like I don't know, maybe like a cluster of tails, like maybe like this. When you think about that, give it a more, I don't know, more ornate. Cecilia, I thought it did look like tanzanite myself. That's what my thoughts on that were. Karen says on my phone it's blue, but indigo on TV. It really is very difficult to see. On the screen, I feel like it's hard to tell what kind of stone it is, but it's a really beautiful. It looks like tanzanite. That's what I thought it was when I was shopping it. I thought, man, that tanzanite is off the hook. And they're like, hey, guess what? That's not tanzanite. All right, I'm going to. This wire I think is a little too thick. Let's see if I have something skinnier. Oh, I have every size of head pin. Sometimes using a contrasting color can be pretty or mixed. So these are bronze. That might be pretty on there, like a different color. If it matches this stone. I was thinking if I had a color that picks up this shade down here, there's a little spot of this sort of rusty color. Might be really pretty join between there. Or black would be neat. I agree, Karen. Long tails would be really pretty on this. Maybe like, could be like this one. I don't know. Let me see what I'm going to do. What do you think, daughter? Ooh.
Oh, I haven't been paying attention.
You haven't been listening to my every word?
I've been listening, I just haven't been watching.
Oh, Pat says she got that iolite before. Perfectly matched my tanzanite. Oh, that's nice. Bonnie said, I had a really nice birthday weekend with my family and new baby granddaughter. That sounds like a sweet way to spend the weekend. I rode my bike. What else did I do, Azoya? We've been ransacking the kitchen, getting ready to paint. Or I'm getting ready to paint. I'm going to cut this a little longer. And part of me feels like I need to prove myself that I can make a nice wrap. So what I'm going to do,
Gotta prove yourself.
I got to prove myself. I'm going to not do this on where you guys can see me. And I'm going to do it properly. And I say that, but then it's probably still going to be a mess. Like it's right up against my face. Let's see, it's right up against my eyeball. All right. And then if I'm not talking, let's see if I can do this properly. Yeah, no one can see me. Check. So it's coming out good. Right against my nose. Perfect. And I'm excited to show this, but look, it's not wonky. Trim. All right. Is that redemption? Look at that.
Redemption.
Yeah, check it. See? When no one is looking, look how I can do. There you go. If I tried to show this just now and connect it, since it's actually like 6 inches from my face instead of 3, I don't know that I'd be able to show it. Actually, a bead right there would be pretty. I wonder if I could get some of this in that. That's thick wire. I'm not going to go through there. Karen is asking where are the link for the kit. This kit,
I'm gonna have to drop it again.
she's going to drop it again. So this is the mermaid kit. This will show.
About the kit you have actively on the screen right now.
Oh, this is not a link.
But either way, I can drop that link again. Should still be in the clipboard.
Yeah, I would love to hire someone so I didn't have to do it. I don't like painting the walls. Look at that. I'm going to just do it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to have to go again and do this where you can't see. Azalea's dropping that link.
Let's see how many comments we have so far on our giveaway.
Oh,
49.
49.
Guys.
That's awesome. Thank you. So what happens when we get comments? What happens is that Facebook will push our video to the front of any kind of, if people are just randomly searching and they see that there's a lot of comments, it gets pushed to the top. So that's why we do the giveaways, is so that we get some, it's like advertising. Well, it is advertising because it's not the same way that we used to advertise, but you would get Bead and Button magazine, and that's how you advertise. Nowadays, it's like Instagram ads. And I don't know. I need to practice more on that. All right. So that's that. I did that. I don't know. I was looking down the whole time I did that. So I don't know if I was on screen. I love these stones. So that has a lot of movement. I carry this agate right here for this kit. I don't have more of it. It's kind of a picture Jasper, or maybe even Picasso. It has the blue and silvery kind of, it leans towards Picasso, but maybe just a fancy Jasper, I would think. So that's how I would do this one. Maybe I'll put a stone in there. I don't know. So this kit is 301. These are sterling. I'm going to do the other one. That'll look good with that. Oh, hello, Sunny. She says, hello from Treasure Coast, Vero Beach. I've been to Vero Beach in a long time. Yeah, I wonder who's going to get this one. I wonder who's going to win today. We have that fake out, when it slows down, it makes you think that you're going to do that. Shuri says, why don't you say there is a giveaway that you must be here to win when you announce the show? I don't know. That's a good idea. I sometimes say that. Do I say that?
Well, if somebody wins the giveaway.
It seems mean, though, to redraw it. That seems to me.
Well, it just keeps it fair, because if somebody leaves, then why should they get the prize?
Terry
if they're
says,
not going to be here to receive.
Oh, I guess that's true.
That's how Kate does it.
Does she? I didn't know that.
Well, usually her people stay on because I think she's been doing it that way for a long time.
Oh, yeah. So, that's true. Terry says agates are so crazy. The variety is near endless. Yeah, I particularly am crazy about holly blue agate, and it's this kind of blush purpley color right in there, and I love it. I have a bunch of pieces that are from Derek Lusk from. Do you remember Leah Fairbanks' husband when we did Bead and Button a long time ago? We used to be set up a few booths down.
I remember.
You remember Tara? That's Leah's
Tara
daughter.
Was the most important part. I don't remember anybody else.
Back in the day, they'd play behind behind the booth. I had a curtain that it was like almost like we were up against the wall, but there was a whole section where all the kids would congregate behind our booth. It was pretty cute. It was a darling.
I found those pictures somewhere of me and my little Amelie cut hanging out with Tara, and I actually follow her on Instagram.
Oh, Terry says Softflex also requires winners to be present.
Well, otherwise, then you have to hunt somebody down for their own giveaway, which seems like okay, what's the point of that then?
Yeah, I didn't think of that. Well, maybe we'll say it at the beginning then.
That's all right. I'm sure people are pretty aware.
We have more this time, I think. Do I like this? What do you think? Is there 2 of those or more? Let me see. We put more of those or no? I want to call them tanzanite. They're not. It's a Punjabi iolite. I asked my guy about it, and he was like, if they were dyed, and he looked at me as though I said, "Do you like Indian food?" I was like, "Of course." Of course it's not dyed. I think I like that better. A little bit more detail. No. I'm having the feeling of indecisiveness. The stones beneath the wings. This is a jasper. This is an agate. This is, I believe, Picasso jasper. It looks like to me. Yeah, that's what I would think. All right. Maybe I'll do that. Which do you like better, little daughter? Do you like the one that has 2 colors in it, kind of stacked like that, or do you like this? Or do you like it better where there's really long? I could go softlex and do a softlex tail.
Either way, I would wear it. I'm interested.
Yeah. Oh, Katney says lots of people join it at the last minute too and can still win. It's just never perfect. Yeah. Oh, sure. Robin says I like the mix of colors. Yes. It is kind of like a headdress. Okay, I'm going to put these on. I think these will be pretty. Sunny's asking if they're heavy. I think that this is pretty light. This feels.
That seems like that one might be heavier.
This one's a little heavier, I will say, for sure. A little bit heavy. Not not crazy. I have very sensitive ears, and I would say they're medium, not super light, but they're not like crazy. I think no. I mean, you could always put something different, or even what would be pretty with this too is a stack of headpin or a headpin stack like this would be a really pretty way to do it. Maybe longer like this. I think that would be a really pretty way to do it. And maybe even save this for another project. Let me see how it looks with those finished out. I'll fill this up and see what it looks like. I think I'll taper it. Let's see what that looks like. That would be pretty, I made only 8 pairs of this. I don't know if folks are gonna like them, if I should make another batch. I don't know if you can see this, but I did a little carving of a tiny little person's face in there. So it's kind of like they're camouflage fairies. Like this is a dragonfly fairy. You would only know though if you were looking right at it, I think. Oh, thank you, Shrish. Says, love the pieces you made and the stones. Thank you. Yeah. I see a comment that says waxed linen can add more color. Yeah, that's true. You could do that. A good one for that would be to do almost like a tassel. So it could become like if you did that little tassel and then a little flare at the bottom, like wrapped, you could add a lot. Yeah, I've seen some dark eyelight. There's one called Indigo Eyelight, and I'm pretty crazy about that because it's almost a teal. So I actually like that too. It's hard to say. There's a lot of options with this. You could use these separately and put them like, I was going to put, where's that one? There's another eyelight. We'll grab from this kit and see how it looks. Oh, maybe mix in some larger rounds for the dragonfly. Yeah, that could be interesting. Yeah. Maybe even like, would be really pretty is some of those iridescent type tones. And I've seen some hematite that'd be pretty. Let me see if I have any just to see what they look like. Yeah, this might be a pretty option as well. This is a hematite. I did not know this, but this is quartz. It's almost like a metal. I thought it was a stone, but apparently hematite can be melted and then plated. Kind of interesting. So that would be a good option for this too. On a head pin. Maybe long. Huh. I think that's probably my favorite one actually. Oh, Sandy says different one on each side. Yeah, that would be really pretty. So Mary's asking, is the price $65 for what you're making now? So this is $65 here. Because this is silver. The cost of silver is pretty high. This is this one. They're both. Because of the weight is a little bit different. So these weigh a little bit less than this. And this is the kit for this right here. You get 2 pieces of these jasper. They're perfectly matched. These go with this because this comes with this really sweet Punjabi iolite and adventuring in this kit. And these have nice big holes. The adventuring has a little bit larger hole than the iolite. So this is the kit for this. And that is $65 and it is lot 301. These are a teensy bit, they're a bit weighty. Now, obviously, you don't have to use it for earrings. You could divide this up and make necklaces out of it instead to get 2 necklaces. But, yeah, it could be like this. But that's getting kind of heavy, I think. Getting real heavy. I kind of want to make this one. I like this. Kalutia says, ooh, longer with a drop on end, an enchanted damselfly. Yeah, that's a good idea. I dropped a bead just now. I heard it go down. All right. Yeah, these are a little longer, or I mean a little lighter this set, the one with the little snails. And I detailed the back too so that they would look, from both sides. Sunny says sun catcher topper. Yeah, that could be a good sun catcher topper. Sure. These could all be separate. There's no rule that says you have to use exactly the wrist, These are a good matched pair. And I have 8 sets. That's all I have right now for this collection. I don't know. I was saving these. I thought I'd have it just special for this to come together, so it would be a set like this. But I thought, I'll make some from my friends out there, and that's the set. But yeah, if I sold these in a gallery situation, this set would not be 65 for this, for sure. That's this set of earrings. If I made this up, would be in the 120 range, probably 140, depending on what else I put with them, whatever hook. But and I'm not going to probably not put this on the website right at this moment. I'm trying to do a finished line. I don't know. We'll see. So that's the match to this is the story with this. This is 301, 302. That's the collection these guys are a part of. Yeah, I think they look really good. I'm really happy with the way they came out. Beautiful detail, and very limited as it is at this moment. All right, let's finish these up. I'm going to just finish one, and then Sunny says that would be at least $150 at the craft fair. Yeah, well, when you do the craft fair, one of the things that you have to figure is that the booth fee isn't free. The booth fee is pretty flipping expensive usually. So you kind of have to make up for any travel. I mean, there's a lot that goes into those shows. All right, I think what I'll do is put this on there. I'm so filled with indecision. Maybe, what else would be a neat little trick? I've often done this number is to double up on a thread. This thread would be very easy to do. I put a little crimp on the end, but I'd have to find extra small crimps. You don't want to have, if you do this technique with using crimps as a part of the design, you want to find the smallest ones you can so they're not, so it looks like a bead at the end instead of like a big crimp. So if you use that, or what else I've seen is if you use nylon, you could just tie it and then melt it in place to get a similar effect. And then you don't have to worry about wire wrapping. So that's another idea. Margaret says, could you please say again how to purchase these kits? Margaret, you can comment and say in the comment section 301 or 302.
Or lot 301.
Or lot. And if you've never purchased from us, send us an email or to Greengirlstudios at Yahoo, and then I'll get your email address so I can send you an invoice from Shopify. All right. Sunny says, I'm always supporting talented craftspeople such as yourself. You never get too fat for your necklace or earrings. Yeah, that's true. That is one thing. I mean, rings, unless you make them adjustable. That is the good thing about an adjustable ring. I'm going to seems like I dropped a couple off of there. Azalea, today there are all kinds of people doing fun things in the park, the Carrier Park. There were some people chanting and wearing rainbow outfits. And I think it was some kind of seasonal festival.
Oh,
pretty
interesting.
Cute. And then there are people with swords,
Huh.
foam swords. Jermaine is asking, Azalea, does the kit include all of the metal pieces? That's
what you get.
This is the kit right here for, what did you name this?
I can't remember.
This beautiful.
I put the link in there though.
And then Sherry says, you don't get too big for brooches either. That is funny. That's true. True enough. Ugh, I'm gonna redo that as soon as I'm off. This is I can't live with that. I know it's so funny. I have a little bit of a perfectionist streak, a tiny bit.
We should do our giveaways now.
Oh, is it time?
Yeah, I think
Let me just do this one horrendous wire wrap. Actually, it's not too bad. I was looking at it, I was like, hey, wait a minute. This one doesn't look like I didn't chew it up. I've got one on there. I don't know why it takes me so long to make a pair of earrings. Usually I'd have these done in like 4 minutes. All right, so this is how that's looking. I think that looks pretty. I don't know. Maybe I'll just copy it on the other side. Mesmerizing Mermaid. Bonnie says, I would call it Day of the Dolphins. And maybe I'll do a different, what do you think, asymmetrical? I don't love that story. Okay, go ahead and do it while I'm fixing the one side.
I'm just dropping the link of the other thing one last time so people can look at it one more time because I worked on that and I worked hard on it. And
you did a good job. I think it's a really pretty kit.
I like how that looks. I like opaline, and I like opaline with
pink.
Yeah, I just like pink and opal.
You know what it reminds me of? We've been going to a lot of estate sales and antique shopping. It's really fun. And one of the things I see often is Fire King, and makes me think of my old neighbor in Columbus that had a really sweet collection of Fire King.
All right, you guys, I'm doing the draw.
Oh, are we doing 1 or 2 today?
I don't know. We'll see if it happens.
Oh, okay.
Looks like there's a draw again button in there. Angela Grisham again?
Oh, no, you have to redo.
No, we have to redo because she won last week.
Yeah, people would. Angela, I'm sorry, but we have to redraw because you won last time.
Sorry, y'all. Yeah, that was crazy. That's such a
can't
crazy
believe
chance that would even happen. Julie Peterson!
Yay!
Yay! You win. Let me see.
The opal kit.
Where's my
vintage
arrow?
I think vintage is when
you won this. Sorry, I'm blocking up Mom's. Yay, Julie Peterson! All right.
And then, like Sheree said, are they live? That's the question.
Is what live? Oh, are they on? I'm not sure.
We'll see.
I don't see a comment from Julie Peterson, and if she doesn't comment and say something like, "Hey, I'm here," then we may have to redraw it so it's fair on everybody else.
Oh, right. Well, I mean, that's the point, is getting the viewership and commenting section going. All right, let's see how that looks.
That's very pretty. I haven't seen any comments from her yet.
Yeah, we'll see, but maybe she's, I see a different Julie.
That's not Julie Peterson, that's Julie Liston. Hello.
Peterson.
Well,
raise your hand. All right, I think that looks pretty good. I might try a different look. I think that kind of has an Art Nouveau. You know what? One at the top would be good.
I'm going to do it again. Because we got to keep it fair for everybody else, you know? All right, we're drawing again, you guys. 3rd time's the charm. Let's see who's in. Janet. I don't know what your last name is, Janet, so if you're on, send us an email so I can find you. This Janet with the red hair on YouTube.
Oh, remember.
Remember what?
What was I going to say?
I don't know. Remember. Ominous. Remember what?
The fake out game. I know. I was just looking at that. It's hard to say who's going to be here because we have 66 watching and there were like 50 something in the comments. I'm going to do another one of this. I like how that came out. I'm going to finish that up. But I think it could have another area here. Don't you think? Maybe another thing of green on that side.
I wonder if Janet's still watching. That'd be crazy if we've had 3 bad runs.
Yeah, I don't know if I would call it bad. But,
well, the first one was somebody that won last week.
Yeah,
and then the
you can't
second
keep
one
picking
is
the same
somebody
person.
that, is not here. And then the third one, I don't think that person's here either. Yeah, I think the winner of a giveaway should be somebody that's on with us right now.
Usually
that's
been.
What's fair. Yeah.
That has been the case.
Just not today.
Just not today, you're right.
Should we do it one more time?
Sonny says more is more.
All right. We can just do it then.
Oh, Robin says, could you have the names from last time? I don't really know how to do that.
It's not. It's all from today.
You have to do it by the hashtag. Otherwise, I don't know how you would draw from it.
This is our 4th draw today.
Let's see if
Let's
it
see
happens.
Who somebody is here.
Is somebody here?
Kathy Tutmark.
Is Kathy here?
I know Kathy for sure. Kathy, are you here? Pretty sure.
It's so awkward.
It would be awkward if she wasn't. I think she might be. I thought I saw a comment a little bit ago, unless she left.
Yeah, because sometimes
we just keep doing it until somebody comments. Oh yeah, she is here. Hi Kathy, you won this giveaway. Yay! Okay, finally we got that. Perfect.
I think that looks pretty. What do you think? Finally, someone got it. Exactly.
Finally, I know.
I know.
Right?
Was it going to be awkward?
I go like 7 times. Like, is anybody still watching?
Well, we
have so many, but no, the picker was not picking people that we have.
That was here. I like this look. I think that looks pretty good. Maybe I'll get some more of this going. All right, friends. I hope you enjoyed this evening of earring talk. Oh, we're gonna switch?
We are.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, my friends. So here's some earrings. Here's some earring action. Here's this, if you can picture it. I like it. I think it came out good. What do you think, Azalea? Would you wear these?
It.
I think they look pretty magical. And then to go with this is I know. You know what? I'm not much of a minimalist. Let's be real. Not much of a minimalist at all. And then let's take a look at this one. Ignore this top wrap. So terrible, that wrap. I don't know. What do you guys think? You like these, little daughter?
Mm-hmm.
They came out pretty good. I'm going to fix that loop, though. Don't you worry yourself. I think they came out good. You know what else might be pretty is a couple of drops or a different type of drop there. That was just the idea. So this was like my tester to see if people liked this type of earring component. If so, I'm going to try and make another one, but for pewter. So we'll see if that inflated finishes. So this was the tester for that. And you guys let me know how you feel about it. Do you like this style? And should I make more that have the same flavor, the more ornate type? Or, I was thinking, minimalist is not really my jam, even though I like it. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, yes, Clete says they'd also make beautiful pendants. Yeah. Let's see. What do you think? Something like that. Why is this shifting? Oh, because I'm holding it. It bent. Ugh. Yeah, that would be pretty. You can see on my shirt. Maybe with a crocheted necklace. Yeah, I think that would look good. Sheree says, what about a bulbous drop and a beaded drape under the stone? You know what? Originally, that is exactly what I was thinking of. Let's see what it looks like with an earring. This one I'd have to get bigger earrings. So I just put that on there. Let's see. This side. Tom says, I dig it. Hey, friend Tom. It's my friend. We went to college together back in the day. Yeah. So it has that kind of a drop. That's okay. And you know what? These aren't as heavy as I thought they'd be. I think they came out pretty good. Yeah, there's a lot of possibilities. Yeah, let me put this one on. See how long of a drop this one is. Get on there, you. Trying to get that going. All right, here we go. Let's do this side. Well, what do you think about that? Here's the dragonfly on.
Very nice.
You know, it's a little high up next to my ear. I think I want it to be just a hair lower. Yeah, I think it came out. These are real pretty. Oh, Jermaine says, please make more. I love this style. So these are going to be, I'm going to try to make a pewter component. This is a lot lighter, but you know what? I thought that these would be slightly too heavy, and you know what? They're not. So that's a good thing. I feel like that's not, you know, usually when you're wearing it, you're like, it feels a little, making my ears feel itchy. So they don't. Yay! So they came out good. All right, friends, I'm going to finish these up, and we will continue shipping. If you're wondering about any shipping questions, we are continuing that. And we have a fair few to go. We'll be cleared out soon, probably by next week. So if you've been waiting on something, you know, we're trying to get things out as fast as possible.
Remember, right. It's just me shipping.
And just remember, it's just Azalea. So no mean attacks, no personal attacks, please, because there's a person behind here checking those emails and reading them. So, you know, let's all be nice to each other.
Most people
all right, friends. Yes, many people. The majority are very nice people.
Are nice, sweet friends.
Clem says, looking forward to receiving my order, but no pressure. I know. I'm the same way. But I get spoiled when you get things like lightning fast. It's hard when you're making. Remember, we make all of it. So keep that in mind. Everything is made. All right. Jermaine says, I'd like a dragonfly set. Yeah, we made 8. I don't know how many we sold tonight. I was not actually. We'll have to go back through and count them up. But of course. All right, my friends, I'm going to get ready to get my dinner going. All right, friends, I will see y'all on Wednesday, and y'all have a wonderful rest of your week. All right,
everybody.
Good night. Good night.